Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and today we're taking a look at two products that you would probably think are exactly the same. Now, this may be something that's just happening to me. Maybe it's because of the age of the product and the newness of another one, but let me show you here. Here, I have two cases. Now, what is this to you? This one here is a pair of AirPods Pro that I've had for about maybe 6 months now, and here is a new pair of AirPods Pro that I had for maybe about 1 hour from now. Since? Anyway, it's remarkable how different they sound. And let me give you a little bit of a rundown why we have two here. I'm not insanely rich. Over the weekend for New Year's, as you can see here, I lost the right AirPod. So I went to Target and I saw that the AirPods were significantly cheaper. I think they're on sale for like $199. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna grab this. I did know that the new AirPods Pro, they have this new MagSafe charging case. So the first thing that I immediately realized is, hey, the case on here and all of this together is denser. And now I did swap AirPods into this just to make sure it's not just this is missing an AirPod. Of course, it would be hollower with it, but just as this is, it's a denser product. It's almost like picking up an iPhone 13 Pro compared to an iPhone 13, where sometimes it feels a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit heavier because that's steel on the outside here. But I was like, okay, they feel a little bit different, but they sound different. I put these in my ear and I had the experience as I did when I first put AirPods Pro in my ear when I first purchased them on release day. I have no idea how long. Has it been 2 years, a year, or something like that? I lost the original pair, I got this pair, and yeah, it's just been, I've been using these forever. They are extremely convenient. It's something that I always keep with me, and I use it for just everything. So these are constantly being used, these are constantly charging. It's just, yeah. And they sound great. But one thing 100% that I have noticed, they have been degrading in quality over time. And it's really easy to hear that. When I first put on the original pair from however long ago, let's say 2 years or a year ago, they definitely felt like, wow, everything was silent around me. I felt like I was in a bubble. I felt like I was in an enclosure. And I felt like, hey, the bass is great on here. Like, I always, on the EQ for music, I select increased bass. And that's just how it's lived there. It's been, wow, that's been really, really great. But over time, I became less and less impressed. And I was thinking, I guess I'm just getting used to it. I guess this is just how it goes. So then I lost the first pair and I bought this. And I had a little bit of an eye-opening experience. Wow, this new pair sounds better than the old pair that I lost. Why? Why is that? Are they doing something to optimize the battery where at the same volume level, does it just change? For instance, I'm listening to a Drake song. What is this? Get Along Better. All right, I'm first gonna listen because all I have is the left ear. Here, and let's see, this is just gonna be exactly 50% volume on the iPhone here. And it's like, okay. The bass is just kind of like, and you can't feel it. It's just like kind of like a tap. And that's really all that I'm hearing. I know you can't hear the same thing here too, but it's kind of hollow. There is a seal here. And right now we are on transparency. And that's how I set these primarily all the time, because I'm walking, I'm biking. I live in New York, so I kind of want to have this kind of openness. I just want to make sure that I can hear things around me, and I want to hear my music here as well. All right, so we tried the old pair here, the one where I lost the other one. But now we're going to try the new one, and not both ears, just one ear. Also, the closing of this just is a little bit more robust. Let's make sure that, yep, we're on transparency again. Back to 50%. There's that bass. It's like, instead of this, bum, 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 it's 100%. The EQ is exactly the same on both of these, but it's 100% richer bass. Maybe it's the seal. I'm going to compare these, and I'm going to show these to you here, so maybe you can see a little bit about what the difference is. Of course, these are perfectly clean. Maybe it's that I need to have the other pair cleaned. Oh, no, you're not focusing on. So there's the AirPod, brand new. Everything clean. All the ports are here. So that's just so you can see. And that's the brand new one. And the old one that we have here is here. Exactly the same. I do make sure to kind of go through this with a Q-tip, cleaning here, here, and everything around here, so it has a good way to, you know, get air pumping through this, so I don't really like clog it up, because basically this thing is just pushing air, and that's just, you know, what it is. So I clean this the best that I can, but my God, it is such a different experience. And you know what? I thought I was going crazy before, but I don't think I am anymore. And I think this is something that has to be stated. Now, it could be the care, how I take care of these products. And I believe per earbud, maybe I've dropped them twice. And I know dropping could damage a product whatsoever, but it's something that happens. You know, everyone just does it. They have either dropped them in the case and they kind of bounce out there, but it almost sounds like you're dropping a Tic Tac on the ground. I'm not sure it's going to be, I don't assume it's going to be damaging, because I didn't go like, okay, on that day, it went from having a huge amount of bass and much better transparency control and noise cancellation to, after the drop, it significantly changed. It just seemed like it's something that happened over time. And it slowly happened where I didn't even realize it. Subconsciously, I did realize it. And I thought I was getting complacent with this. But absolutely not. It's something where it's either when they are brand new, they sound so much better than when they are older, and even just by months. Or they have incredibly improved the quality of these, where, are these the original AirPods? These are basically, they don't call them that, but these are AirPods Pro 2. They added the MagSafe, you know, little connection here. It still wirelessly charges, it does all of that, but the significant increase in noise cancellation and bass, where it's almost that I can feel the bass here. It's almost like I'm wearing a pair of over-the-ear headphones. It's given me such a better experience with this compared to seemingly the same model. Looking, wait, are these the same? I just want to make sure. They're the same, except you can see that this one is clearly been loved and used, and this one clearly has not. When I lost my right AirPod here over the weekend, I was thinking, shoot, I'm just gonna go out and buy the same pair of AirPods Pro, and it's just gonna be, it's something I did to myself. I lost it, I was stupid, and now I'm going to pay for that. I'm gonna pay, what, $250? Thankfully, they were $200, but it's literally, I'm getting a better sound experience from this. I understand that the battery seems to be going, or it's definitely not as good as it once was before, but wow, it really is a huge increase in sound quality. So if you guys have had a pair of AirPods Pro for a while, let me know. And it's only going to be in certain occasions. Not everybody's going to be able to go and get multiple pairs unless maybe they're a product reviewer. But really, let me know, is there a significant change from these? Let's call these the original without MagSafe AirPods Pro. Let's call them AirPods Pro 1, and you could literally call this AirPods Pro 2 or AirPods Pro 1.5, whereas I would really call this the second generation of product. It is that much of a difference in this. But again, it's either this always sounded like this and this sounds so much better, or this used to sound like this. But please let me know if you have had the same experience with maybe your AirPods or your AirPods Pro, because this can't be just me. It's literally the quality of this. I'm listening to music all the time. I'm an audiophile who likes convenience, and it's just, this is blowing things out of the water. It's making me feel so much better that I paid $200 for this, and I didn't get the same quality of product as I was currently using. I got to step up. So I'm very happy with this. I am going to be keeping my eyes and ears open, definitely, to see if this is going to be a consistency, and if this degrades over time, and maybe when the new AirPods Pro, whenever they come out, maybe things will change, maybe things will just feel that much different. But again, just to kind of get this here, this is what I'm dealing with. Identical, seemingly identical to this. And it's just, I don't know. Guys, let me know your experience. Don't forget, put everything in the comments section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. But yeah, what do you think it is? Is it the care that I've taken this older pair compared to this being brand new? Did they make a generational leap in sound when they went from the original AirPods Pro to the one that includes the MagSafe charger? I mean, definitely this weight is different. Or is it just they degrade over time to intentionally give you a better experience when you put the new ones in your ear? It could be any of these here. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, everything in the comment section below. I really want to hear it this time. Bye, guys.